Hello everyone, Lag here, and welcome back to part 3 of What If Sonic Was in Dragon Ball. And you wouldn't believe how much time and effort I've put into one part, and it only goes for 30 minutes. And I spend not that much, I just spend a fair bit of time making my what ifs with I've spent probably about a week or two making one what if, where this one, it's taken me since February, so 3 months now. And I've had to push it back so many times because I've just been nitpicking small parts and getting things perfectly in place, so I'm very sorry for the long wait. And it's finally here. And I've had so much help, it's unbelievable. I've had a team edit squad, I've had a voice acting team, I've even had a script writing team, as well as my Patreons as well. For the voice actor of Sonic, we have Cyrus. For the voice actor of Knuckles, we have Damon. For the voice actor of Goku, we have Dragon Ball University. For the voice actor of Kami, we have Swordman. For the voice actor of Eggman, we have Stevdes. For the voice actor of Tails, we have Shade. For the voice actor of Piccolo, we have Anime Anorak. And for the voice actor of Maria, we have Wolfy Barks. And for the voice actor of Shadow, that's me. Huge thanks to the voice acting team for all their help with this whole part. Couldn't thank them enough. Special welcome to Dragon Ball University for doing Goku. Thanks to Den and Kanav for the editing, sound effects, and all the help with the progress. And a big thanks to Professor Chimp, Mechanist Gamma, and the Sega Scourge for helping me put together this script. The script was huge and I couldn't have done it without them. Make sure you check everyone's channel. Make sure you give everybody their support they deserve from helping me with this part and all their time and effort they've put into it. Shout out to the Chaos Saiyans of the channel, Professor X, and the ultimate hedgehog, Jesse Ford. Thank you guys for being Patreons and helping me out, and, well, now it's time to get into part 3 of What If Sonic Was in Dragon Ball. So we kick off with Adventure 2 being a few months after Goku and Sonic beat Eggman. Tails learns how to create the X-Tornado and is much better than its Sonic X counterpart. For the sake of the story, and well, my favourite model being the Cyclone, the one in Adventure 2, it is much better and a lot slim, and when it comes to weapons, Dr. Brief says no, he can't help with that, because you know Dr. Briefs. But he doesn't say no on upgrading Tails' reactor, making the weapons a little more potent, and it is much faster. And one convenient thing, it can turn into a capsule, which is very handy. With Eggman, he still plots his evil schemes as he creates the E-Series robots, but he has no need for them at this current point of time. So he puts them on standby and creates his Egg Walker, which is way more advanced than usual. It is ridiculous. Now, I know what you're thinking. Adventure 1, where the hell is it? It doesn't happen for multiple reasons. And for more of the reason, well, I don't know in the details and the lore of how Chaos is awoken, but the Master Emerald is out on the lookout, and I'm pretty sure the story would lead to a dull conclusion when it wakes up right in front of Kami, who would probably seal him away. I could use Chaos in the future, there might be a few cameos, but for now, we're just gonna shuffle Adventure 1 out of the mix and head straight to the favourite series, Adventure 2. So, we start off with Eggman smashing his way through Gun Base and finds Shadow as usual. Nothing much changes here, but Eggman does not go after the Master Emerald thanks to Kami, neither does Rouge. Instead, she makes her way trying to find the Chaos Emeralds with no luck, and then getting a lead onto Eggman. So, there's a small change in the story here. A day passes after Eggman goes through Gun Base, as Sonic and Goku head to West City as they go to chat with Tails early in the morning, as the President and King Fury have planned to find Sonic as Shadow has framed him, not intentionally. Goku says he's got to get some vegetables and groceries for Chi-Chi, as Sonic heads off and he says he's gonna go for a run. After a nice run downtown with Sonic running around West City, he notices a few robots that are spying on him, and then there's a whole army straight after him all through West City.
I haven't the slightest clue what you guys want, but I'm out of here.
As usual, Sonic escapes from the city, no problems whatsoever. Even the truck can't keep up. Then, at the break of dusk, Sonic has a bit of an issue, but it's no problem, as Sonic takes on Bigfoot. In fact, he's so fast and powerful compared to his regular counterpart, he's able to push one of the legs over, causing the machine to flip before it fires its rockets and goes down and explodes. Don't worry, person isn't injured if there is someone piloting it, which I'm pretty sure there is. Then, there is a silhouette in the moonlight as Sonic seems to notice somebody that resembles and looks just like him.
Who the hell are you? Wait a second. Now I get it. These guys are mistaking me for you. So who are you and what do you want?
I am the ultimate life form. I will unleash the power on this world. Farewell. Sonic slams his fist right into his face with a quick air boost, sending Shadow into a wall completely shocked.
Ultimate life form, please. I can outrun you any day. Now give me the answers I want.
Shadow yells, "Never! Chaos Spear!" as Sonic leaves an after image, able to slam Shadow right into a lamppost. Sonic smiles
That all you got, Faker?
as Shadow's face turns serious. Alright, no holding back. As two shiny rings drop from the ground and Shadow is wrapped in yellow chaos aura.
Whoa, talk about surprises.
As Sonic goes all out and powers up to his full power, leaving a blue streak after heading towards Shadow at full speed. At this point, Sonic has the speed and durability edge, but he wastes no time with Shadow, as Shadow's weaknesses knows that he will burn out faster than Sonic. Darn it! You win now, fake hedgehog, but next time you won't survive. He quickly yells Chaos Control before escaping. Shadow puts his rings back on it, as he is heavily drained, but he cleans all of his wounds before the professor can see him and vows to beat that blue faker as Sonic fully escapes from the city unharmed from gun agents or captured, which changes the story drastically as he heads to the lookout. Eggman goes through into the lost colony and finds Shadow. Shadow is a bit rushing and asking questions and asking for footage of the blue faker. Eggman is surprised.
You ran into Sonic, did you?
Shadow closes his eyes. Just give me the intel. Eggman is confused at Shadow as he hands him the datapad as he watches all of his moves, and Shadow may not have time to get stronger, but he knows how to counter Sonic and get the upper hand. He spends a short time watching and learning everything to do with Sonic. Then Shadow continues to explain his whole plan as they can dominate and rule the earth. Well, Eggman is sucked into all of this, and then Rue shows up and everything goes as usual, with everyone's whole plan of finding the last 4 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Since Sonic isn't captured, he tries to locate Shadow's life force, but he can't seem to sense Shadow. He could feel him after he warped, but then it just went all mucky from there. Sonic tells Kami as he tries to look for Shadow, but can't sense his energy either, but he can feel the Chaos Emeralds somewhat inactive surrounding the orbit.
So wait, you're telling me he's using them? Or collecting them?
Yes. I don't know what, but I sense 3 Chaos Emeralds up there.
Well, the black hedgehog had one, and we don't know who else had them. Wait, how can you sense the emeralds in that range?
Since I'm connected to the Dragon Balls, I can sense that the Chaos Energy never left Shenron. His wishing power is far greater than what it was before. His wishes now use Chaos Energy alongside its own.
Whoa, a super dragon.
Well, if we find him first, then that basically means that they're ours, and that means that they can't get him at all.
Damn. Alright, Sonic, you get Goku and Tails, I'll get Piccolo.
I will stay here and take care of the Master Emerald, and I'll be on standby in case anyone needs any information.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
As Sonic and Knuckles split off, Sonic goes after Goku, explaining the whole situation to him.
Oh, another hedgehog! This could be fun!
I kicked his ass full size, but then he warped using Chaos Control.
He seems like a challenge if he trained.
Nah, I'm not gonna let someone like that beat me.
Hey Sonic, I'm picking up 3 Chaos Emeralds on a military base.
Sweet! Now, let's go. I have a bit of a score to settle.
Want to test your strength again?
Looks like I can get some valuable training.
Agreed.
The new gang, newly dubbed the Free Fighters, gather off and head to the island as Tails and Bulma go find the Chaos Emerald as Goku, Piccolo, Knuckles and Sonic fly around and going to find Shadow and searching the entire island. This time, Eggman knows Shadow met Sonic, and yes, he brings his whole collection of E-Series robots. He was originally going to use them to find the Chaos Emeralds, but now that he has the Free Fighters on his back, he knows that he has to take them down, or at least distract them while he gets all the emeralds. As Eggman sees the 4 heroes on the radar, he sends all 4 E-Series robots after each and every one of them, while Shadow would be happy to get a crack at Sonic again, while Eggman would be happy for him to be out of the picture.
Alright, I programmed the robots to take out the other fighters. Shadow, hold off Sonic. I'll prime the charges for detonation in 15 minutes. Beat them, and we will send them back to Green Hill Zone.
Shadow nods as he races off in a hurry to find Sonic, remembering all the notes he has learned as watching all the videos the professor had to offer. The gang try to find the emeralds but are met by Rouge and the bots. Rouge has gathered all the emeralds and Tails only has the yellow emerald, so nothing changes here, but our fighters are fighting the E-Series robots now, and all 4 of them had jumped on our heroes while Shadow sneaks around waiting to jump Sonic. Sonic skates through Metal Harbor, finding no Chaos Emeralds as he heads through the green forest. Shadow knows to jump Sonic now. But just before Shadow's ready to pounce on Sonic, Eggman notifies him that he has 10 minutes, so he better hurry. Shadow dashes towards Sonic and lands a solid kick to Sonic's face. Shadow smirks as he says, "Ready for round 2, Faker?" As the 2 hedgehogs go toe-to-toe while everyone feels Sonic fighting, Goku is able to overpower Beta and throws him into the ocean. Eggman watches from above, asking Rouge if she was able to get the last Chaos Emerald. She says she was trapped as Eggman calls the 4 E-Series robots back as only 3 respond. They all bust in and saving Rouge as Shadow counters all of Sonic's attack, but he can't seem to land an effective hit.
Well, someone's did.
As Shadow lands a heavy blow while Sonic was talking. Shadow takes his inhibitor rings off, but Sonic is getting too cocky. Shadow powers up into his Dark Chaos form and goes in for the kill. It's all over. Chaos Blast! Close range, Sonic was sent to a dozen trees and just able to get back up. Shadow uses the Chaos Control to escape as Sonic sees for the second time. Goku arrives just in time to save her little blue friend.
Wow, he did a number on you. Looks like you got ahead of yourself a bit.
As Goku calls Nimbus, as the flying Nimbus comes through and putting Sonic on there because he is in absolute bad shape. As everyone heads to the same point as they left off, but then a huge bomb goes off in the distance. Sonic asks Tails for the Chaos Emerald.
Trust me, I saw Shadow do the same thing.
Sonic grabs hold of the yellow gem and calls forth
Chaos Control!
warping them outside of Capsule Corp as Sonic is out cold as Goku flies off to get him a sensor beam. Shadow warps Rouge out as well. He grabs 2 E-Series robots. The other 2 were destroyed and they have the emerald. Shadow closes his eyes as Eggman walks in and says everything nearly went according to plan. As Day X happens, Shadow looks out into the distance and smiles, knowing he has finally bested the blue blur. Sonic gets up as Bulma is watching TV. She says the prototype will be ready soon, as the TV shows Eggman as his live broadcast as what happened in Sonic Adventure 2. Eggman destroys half of the moon. To much of Kami's horror, everything turns white as Kami restores the moon. The whole world isn't really much in panic, and Eggman damns it all. Then Knuckles tells Sonic, then Sonic tells Bulma as they need a ship, and Bulma says they've got a basic shuttle. They get the Mark II of the X Tornado. Yes, this is the one, but it's way bigger than in Sonic X, and says they can use that, but it's much better than usual thanks to the briefs. The fake Emerald prototype is in the finishings and is not detectable, so Eggman can't pick it up like a regular Emerald. So once more we have to thank Dr. Briefs for his amazing inventions. Goku has a bean and he comes back immediately, giving Sonic as they have 18 hours before the X Tornado is ready. Sonic and Goku go up to Kami asking if they can get some training, but Kami suggests the rune Spirit of Time, but says no longer than 2 hours because their bodies aren't even capable of living in the room's conditions. Sonic and Goku walk in. Sonic and Goku go blow for blow in every fight. In every fight, Goku seems to win. Sonic can't see why he can't win. Goku is exploiting his weakness. Sonic gets way too cocky and fights. After 2 weeks of intense fights, Sonic finally sees why Goku wins every time. So he fights seriously, using the speed to his advantage, hitting Goku in his blind spot and manages to knock Goku down. Sonic offers his hand and Goku takes it, but Sonic says,
"Just don't let your guard down."
As he's thrown up in the air and Goku falls, landing on his back.
Ah, good one.
As Sonic rushes a sensor beam into his mouth, Sonic is becoming better and better at using ki, and his Kamehameha, well, for some reason he couldn't fire it, until one day he focused all his energy and fires a ferocious Kamehameha. Goku is shocked that he could be outdone by his signature move. Note, we all know it's not his signature move, but we see him doing the most powerful Kamehamehas. but it completely drained Sonic. And they spent a little more time in the room in Spirit of Time, but they only spent a whole month as they were instructed. As they stopped training for the next 11 hours, they spend that time recovering, as Sonic and Goku are 1.5 times stronger than what they were. So they were roughly around under 500, and now they're under 750 in terms of power levels. And Sonic is just generally better with ki, martial arts, and improving at such a rapid rate. As we all know, Sonic is a fast learner as such. Piccolo and Knuckles feel their brand new energy as they go in themselves for a month, as Goku throws 2 sensor beams at Piccolo.
Just in case.
As time passes, all of our heroes have made a full recovery and now are ready to face off against Eggman, heading to the Ark faster and earlier. His abilities are what they are in Shadow the Hedgehog, with all his abilities at full power, and he wants revenge against everyone and what they did and took away Maria from him. Eggman heads down to Earth, talks to the King, asking him to surrender as Eggman wants to take over the Earth, but the King says no because the moon was repaired. Eggman is furious and walks off knowing he will win, or so he thinks. Our free fighters make their second attempt, blast off with their new ship, as Sonic and Goku start mental image training with Piccolo and Knuckles as to test Piccolo's strength. Goku and Sonic are a lot stronger as Bulma and Tails have showed off their new improved fake emerald. You might be wondering where Amy is. She's being an auntie figure and hanging out with Chi-Chi and Gohan.
2 geniuses versus 1 big egghead? Looks like we can kick him back into the frying pan.
As 4 hours pass, as they see Eggman sees the craft landing and uses a swarm of bots using a capsule, Sonic and Goku blitz through them with ease, with Knuckle and Piccolo heading out to find Eggman. Tails and Bulma go to find where all the emeralds are held, as Rouge shows up to stop, giving Tails the Cyclone a hard time. Goku is held up with a swarm of robots, as Knuckles and Piccolo go to find Eggman. Eventually, they find him.
Stop this nonsense. I won't have to add an egg to this knuckle sandwich.
Eggman laughs as his Egg Walker turns from a mech into the Egg Emperor, a miniaturized version with 2 E-Series robots that are more spiky and volatile. As Eggman and Knuckles are having some trouble, Piccolo's vast movement and stretchy arms manage to pull off and beat mechanical monsters. Piccolo pulls the solar fan off, managing to damage Eggman's mechanical arm. But Gamera and Delta hit Piccolo with the blast arm. Delta is ready to do the finishing blow, but Piccolo screams and impales Robot with his regrown arm. Knuckles dishes out some super thunder punches, sending Eggman through a wall, causing him to be sent out to the airlock as Knuckles and Piccolo hold on. Eggman flies into another room as fast as possible and sends the ruins of the Egg Emperor out into space. Goku seems to take on what it seems like an army of Gammas, but Goku is bending Kamehameha that's the heads off of every single one of them. Then he heads off into pursuit to find out where Bulma and Tails are. Goku runs into what seems a giant heavy metal robot like Egg Fighter comes into fight. He looks really tough.
So much for a break. Come on, you tin can.
Tails manages to best Rouge as Shadow appears. Bulma warns him as Tails tries to hit, but he was too fast. Then, the sight of Bulma gives Shadow's flashbacks to Maria as Tails fires the super laser cannon right towards Shadow. Shadow coming back to reality, jumping and smashing down, hitting Tails and ripping him out of the Cyclone. After Sonic spent some time scrapping robots, he finds Shadow.
Sonic, help.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog, but your time's up. As Shadow is holding Tails, who is gasping for air, and Bulma is held by Rouge, warned not to move, as Sonic's face, going from the happy-go-lucky person we know, turns into a serious face of battle-ready anger.
Let go of him, Shadow. This is between you and me.
Bring it! As Shadow throws Tails aside, as Sonic and Shadow run around, landing hit on hit as they zoom through the arc. Sonic fires
Sonic Shockwave!
a much more powerful version of the Sonic Wind, and Shadow throws his Chaos Lance. The pair are struggling to beat each other. As Sonic at his full speed, Shadow takes off his inhibitor rings. Sept focuses his energy and fires up Blast Off at full speed. As Sonic tries to keep up, but Shadow gets some hits in since he's moving faster than him. Now they are fighting through crazy gadgets as Shadow prepares a Chaos Beam, ready to send it at Sonic. Sonic knows he has one technique in his blue pockets to beat Shadow. Sonic chants,
Kamehameha!
Prepare to die, you blue imposter. Chaos Cannon! As the two beams collide, Sonic and Shadow are in a beam struggle, with Sonic putting everything into this one attack. As he fires even more, pushing Shadow back, Shadow loses and drops hammer. Sonic makes a cocky remark.
Ha! Who's the faker now?
The Rock is. As Shadow smiles, disappearing. Sonic has been deceived, and he doesn't know his way around the ship. Sonic doesn't have much energy left either after that huge, ferocious Kamehameha. As he heads off to find Tails, Goku thrashes and crashes through the egg bots, as an egg bot is holding Bulma captive. But Goku and Sonic swoops in and destroys the robot, as Shadow goes back to his view to look at the moon and the Earth for one last time. Or so he thinks. Sonic isn't in good shape, and neither is Goku. He knows Sonic is faster than him, so he hands over some remaining energy that he has left. They both head to Tails to find out what the plan is, because they only have 15 minutes left.
Tails! Bulma! What's the plan?
Sonic, how decide to throw the fake emerald into the cannon's opening when it fires, while we stay here and fix the tornado?
Eggman thinks he has won, but he was wrong, as the ending is the same as the original. The arc was rigged to hit Earth, but Shadow watches this to happen, knowing that this was all planned and meant to be. Rouge and Eggman walk into the location of the Free Fighters, and everything is discussed. Everyone is very skeptical until they see Gerald's notes. Everyone is heading out as Goku says he'll stay behind as he has something to do. The plan is same as normal. Tails and Eggman to go after the security doors. Rouge and Knuckles to drain the liquid as Sonic sweeps through and heading towards the core. Goku will find Shadow, who is watching over Earth. It's all over. I'll succeed in my revenge.
And then what?
Goku exclaims.
You have a whole life from what I can tell you, and you're throwing it away. You'd make a great sparring partner, but you're throwing it all away. Earth has had bad people, but you haven't given them a second chance.
So what? I made a promise to get revenge for my friend Maria. She died for nothing, so the Earth will die for it.
My friend Piccolo was going to rule the Earth too, and now he's trying to save it. You don't have to follow that path.
Shadow's fist grips up, and his face seems to scrunch up as he screams, "You humans know nothing about her!" As Shadow rushes, throwing a fist at Goku, Goku catches it and palm strikes him to back where he was. Shadow's anger rises even more and more. Shadow attempts to fight Goku once again, but Goku catches him, grabs his hand, and puts his hand on his head, reading his mind, but like in the Namek Saga, but it's not as effective since he isn't as powerful as what he is. But it still sees a glimmer, the moment of Maria, but it's blocked off by fake memories as Goku looks in deeper as the two memories are now fighting each other. Shadow is even more furious as he lands a solid kick. Goku stumbles back.
She didn't want revenge, she wanted to see the Earth. You want revenge.
Shadow glows red as he charges Goku, but Goku slams his fist against Shadow, falling to the ground. Shadow slams into the ground. Shadow isn't damaged, but is nicked out of his chaos form. Shadow slams his hand into the ground out of sorrow and rage.
Do you want to see her again?
Shadow looks up and questions what just came out of his mouth. What?
I know someone who can pull some strings for you to see her again.
Shadow is very skeptical as he looks in confusion. What is this trickery? You're lying. He exclaims.
If you help me save the Earth, the world she loves and wanted to venture on, you can see her for one more day. You have my word.
How the hell do I know you're not lying?
You don't, but something tells me you're willing to take that chance.
Goku offers his hand to Shadow, but Shadow isn't convinced. But the original memories start to kick back in as it plays the moment of Maria talking to Shadow.
Give them a chance. Let them be happy.
Before she passed, a single tear drops from Shadow's eye as he gets up. Shadow knows what he has to do now. I'll do it so I can keep a promise I made to her. And you. Shadow and Goku stare each other down as there's no time to waste as Goku and Shadow face down and with a calm manner as he warps Goku over there to the Bio-Lizard. Sonic is confused why Shadow is helping him.
You know I'm right here. Anyway, I'm pretty surprised that you're gonna help us.
Seems like you need a hand. Let me show you how it's done. Goku and Shadow head in to face the Bio-Lizard as Goku goes for the final blow. The lizard disappears. Shadow feels his presence outside. Knuckles communicates with Kami to do the ritual to settle the Chaos Emeralds down, as Kami appears once before them with the Master Emerald. As usual, The Chaos Emeralds settle down as now there are 3 super beings ready to go fight the Biohazard.
Time to give this lizard a super beatdown!
As it continues to make trouble. As the Biohazard is finally defeated, Shadow pulls his inhibitor rings off as Shadow goes to create a huge chaos control as the Ark is falling down to Earth. He manages to put it back in its place, but is dwindling in his super form heading towards Earth. Just before he hits Earth's atmosphere, Goku swoops down and picks him up, pulling him up and boosting using all the remaining energy he had towards the Ark. Why did you save me? I fulfilled my promise to Maria.
Well, I still owe you your reward on my life. You have my word.
Goku enters the Ark and Shadow apologizes to everyone after they head off. After everything has been all done and said, they all head off back to Earth. As Shadow tells him to meet him the next day on where the lookout is. Our heroes get some well-deserved rest, but Eggman heads to his old base, opening an old pod, 2 red eyes, ready to continue his mischief. Shadow meets Goku on the lookout with his chaos control, and from there they head to Barber's place, as a human girl is standing in place right in front of him. Goku said he has kept his word, and she has 24 hours. Maria! We're running towards Maria as the 2 long-lost friends are reunited and hug.
So this is Earth.
As Goku calls the flying Nimbus, telling Shadow how it works, as the best friends set off on the horizon to reconnect. And that is it for part 3. So, what do you guys think? Was it all worth the wait? Did you like everything that I have done? And, well, are you excited for part 4? We're gonna have to leave it for there though, as I said. Thank you so much for everybody and the whole voice acting team and the people who helped me edit this video and script it, and the Patreons once again. Feel free to go check the Patreon page out. Feel free to check out the Discord and my Instagram and everything else. And thank you for waiting, and sorry for the little stutters and edits. I'm still getting used to Filmora, and hope you can excuse them. And the sound effects, since this sound effects and the voice acting is completely, well, it's not very new, but it's completely new on a different level using Filmora. Not sponsored. So, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. And I'll see you all again.